Alright everyone, Dylan Williamson here with another video on how to grow your bench press, squat, and deadlift. So I was going through my gym bag and I actually found a program from about 3 or 4 years ago. So this is 7 weeks out. Um, it's very, very old. It's been in my gym bag for a long time. Alright, so I haven't even looked at this in about 4 years. So we will review it together. Alright, so 7 weeks out, so that's two months almost, a month and a half out. So I had day one is squat, bench, deadlift, which is for this I did low bar with bands. So 3 sets of 8 at 7.5 RPE. So I did 7.5 RPE. Probably back then that was probably 240 pounds for 8 reps for 3 sets, I'd say. Then I did comp grip bench. So I did 4 sets of 2 at 72.5%. So I did 230 pounds for that load, right? So I did 4 sets of 2 at 230 pounds. Wow. This is back when I was weak. Okay, and then I did stiff leg deadlift, 3 sets of 8 at 8 RPE. So maybe I did, no idea. I probably did 225. But then, as you see on this side, because this was only a powerlifting program, not power building. So on this side, I added in extra accessories because it was only 3 things. So I was like, I need more. So I did biceps 6x10. I didn't add in, like, I didn't say which bicep accessory movement. I just did biceps 6x10, triceps 4x12, and then I did another chest set of 5x8. I did calves 4x8, and then I run 2 miles. And then for day 2, it was face pulls, 3 sets of 30. Okay, and then conventional deadlift. Wow, 6 sets of 2 at 235. Okay, this must have been way in the beginning when I was really, really weak. And then dumbbell shoulder press. 3 sets of 10 at 8 RPE. So that was probably 30 pounds. I don't know. No wonder. This is back when you got spreadsheets online and coaches just gave you cookie cutter workouts. I can't believe I paid for this. Alright, so day 3. Oh, hold on. Day 2, I did shoulders 6x10, hamstring 6x12, back 7x6, 6 to 20 reps. So for me to add in accessories on this means that the program wasn't working. Because if you're hiring a coach or paying for a program and you have to add in to your own program that you're paying for, it's not working. And then, so I'm in the Army, National Guard, so I do cardio. So back then I was running 2 miles and then I would do the rower. So I'd switch between running and rowing for every other day. And then so that was day 2, and then day 3 is low bar squat. This is when I was doing a lot of variations of bench press because I thought that's what you needed to do to get a bigger bench, was variations. Okay, this is when you know that I was doing bad. Like, I was not getting any stronger because I was doing low bar pause at 195 pounds for my squat for 5 reps. I don't know what I was doing, but I'm training way harder now. 1-inch Spoto. So Spoto press is where you're like 1 inch off of your chest and you pretty much hold it there and then you press it back up for the bench press. I did 3 sets of 8 at 180 pounds. That's why I'm saying, like, it's just better just to bench press than do all these accessories, because you're doing lighter weight when you do accessory benches. When all you need to do is practice benching. Like, bring the bar to your chest, put it back in the air. Like, don't do all these accessory shit because it doesn't work. It doesn't. It's never helped me. It's never helped me because, like, the Spoto is supposed to help you get it off of your chest. It's like, so when you fill out a powerlifting questionnaire, it's like, do you struggle at the chest, on the like when it's at the bottom of the lift? Do you struggle with the mid or the top? Okay. So if you just practice full range of motion, you won't struggle with this. You won't. So the Spoto press, I'm sure it helped like 0.0%, 0.01%. Okay. Yeah. And then I did close grip pull down for back. 3 sets of 10 at 8 RPE. Which, who knows? Because it didn't track. Like the other video, I said that you have to track your weights and everything. And I'm paying for this program, and it doesn't even. I was paying for this program, and it doesn't even track the weight. So make sure that if you're paying for a program, it tracks the weight, and the reps and the RPE and everything like that. Like, if you're paying for something, you need to get the most out of it. Because I should be able to look back at this and show you guys, like, hey, this is what I did 2 years ago on this day. It shouldn't be day 3. Oh, I don't know what I did 2 years ago. It shouldn't be like that. And then I did planks for 3 sets of 30 seconds. Do you think that helped at the end of this workout? No. So that's why I added in my own accessories. I did calves 4x8, quads 7x8, biceps 6x10, chest 5x8, triceps 4x12, and I ran 2 miles on that. So then day 4 was face pulls, 3 sets of 20. Pretty much face pulls are just to warm up your shoulders before you bench. Competition grip bench, which is, for me, bench press. 3 sets of 8 at 180 pounds, which is crap. Don't know, like, if that even helped me. Deadlift pause below the knee. Okay, so deadlift variations I do agree with, because they actually do help. The reason why I say the bench doesn't really help, because, like, okay, so If you're struggling at the top for your bench, it's your triceps. If you're struggling at the mid, it's your chest. And if you're struggling at the bottom, like where it touches you, it's both. So that's why you need to work your triceps and your chest out. You can't, and your back. Yeah, okay, I'll take that back. Okay. So top is your triceps, middle is your chest, and when it's on your back, like on your chest, it's your back. You're not using your lats. You're not pushing off the bench to use your lats. All right, so back to day 4. So deadlift pause below the knee. So that helps you pick it off the ground. So like I struggle getting it off the ground. So when you bring it up and you pause it right there, it makes it so that my hamstrings engage more. So I did that for one set of 5 at 205. And then I did dumbbell rows, 3 sets of 15 at whatever 8 RPE was at the time. So then I did 7 sets of, so then on my accessories that I added in, I did back 7x6 for 7x6 to 20 reps. And then I did shoulders 6x10 for 20 reps. And then I did glutes 8x8 at 60%. And then I did the rower. All right, so then day 5 is low bar squat, which 6x2, 6 sets of 2 reps at 230. So I must have been probably 150 to 160 pounds at this point, like really developing my leg strength, because this is why I'm saying, like, I've been there, guys. Like, I've been there where, like, my legs aren't growing, I'm not that strong yet, and then eventually you just break through that plateau and you get stronger. Like, I've been in the gym for 9 years almost. Like, eventually you just break the plateau and get stronger. And then so I did that low bar squat, and then I did comp bench, which is 4 sets of 5 at 62.5%, which is 195, which still shit, because I'm doing 225 for sets of 10 now, so, and 235 for sets of 8 or 9. You know, I'm doing 275 for sets of 8. So, don't know what I was doing there. And then French press, I don't even remember that movement. 3 sets of 15 for 8 RPE. And then my added accessories was calves 4x8, quads 7x8, hamstrings 6x12, and chest 5x8, and then run 2 miles. All right, so how I figured out to add the biceps 6x10, triceps 4x12. Okay, so you guys know Renaissance periodization. Well, Mike Israetel says like certain maximum recovery volume and everything like that. So I watched a video. It was like biceps can recover after 20 sets. And then he was like, triceps can recover after 12 sets. And then he said chest can take 15 sets. Right? So then that's how I figured out every other day, break it down. So biceps 20 sets. So first day 1 was 6 sets. Then I got another day 3 is 6 sets. So that's 12 sets. And I'm sure I got more. You know what I'm saying? So like, if your maximum recovery volume is 20 sets, but you're only doing 10 sets, you're losing gains because you're not pushing yourself to hit that 20. That's why I'm saying you have to write down your sets each time, because when you don't write down your sets, you don't know what you did. If you don't know what you did, you can't improve. And I believe that humans can adapt. So if you go to failure every time, and failure is intensity and the amount of sets that you do. So it's not, oh, I'm gonna do, so I told you guys the other day that I do 100 of 100 after my bench session, right? So that could be failure one day, but then also my body could adapt to that 100 of 100. If I always do 100 of 100, the body adapts. Yeah, it's going to break down and it's not going to recover as well. But here's the thing, if you're eating right, if you're hydrated, if you're sleeping, and you do it every day, your body's going to recover from it and it's going to adapt. And then it's not going to be failure anymore. It's kind of like, actually, this is a great example. The first day that you go to the gym, you may do 4 sets on leg extensions and 4 sets on hamstring curls and maybe some leg presses and maybe a box squat, okay? And guess what? Your legs feel like jello after only like 4 sets of each thing. And you're like, oh, man, I'm never gonna recover from this workout. I can't walk, I can't sit down, it hurts when I poop because I gotta get back up off the toilet. Okay, well, here's the thing, like, if you can adapt from that first workout, you can adapt from other harder workouts. That's kind of why I think that people are like, there was this trend for a couple months or a year or two going on saying like, oh, you had all that they're like, what's it called when wastefulness, like, oh, you wasted all that, you did too much, so your body can't recover from it, so it's just a waste of a set type thing. So people are like, oh, you have so much trash sets thrown away when you could have just done this and got more if you did less. It's not always true. Not always true, and there's a reason why there's winners and losers. The person who does more wins. I mean, if I train 6 days a week and you train 4, I'm gonna win. If we have the same meet day and I train 6 days a week, my hydration is on point, my nutrition's on point, my strength training's on point. Like, I'm not just in there to talk and have social hour. I'm training. I'm gonna win. You're only working out 4 days. I'm gonna win. Alright, so this goes back on some more of the accessories I got. So alright, so this is a better one. So let's say you want to work out your shoulders. So front delts, you can do this 2 times a week. This was also in my duffel bag. Overhead press, 6 to 8 sets of 6 reps, probably 95 pounds right now. And then rear and side delts, 20 sets. So you do 10 sets each day that you work out, because it's 2 times a week, and you do 8 to 20 reps. So for the rears, you got barbell face pulls, dumbbell face pulls, cable face pull, and dumbbell rear lateral raise. And then for the side, you got the upright row, side lateral, and then when you do your side laterals, keep your thumbs down. That's something I learned from the godfather of bodybuilding. I can't remember his name, but he's very good on YouTube about training bodybuilders. And then, so that's some accessories for building your delts. And then for your back accessories, barbell bent row, chest supported row, seated rows, underhand easy bar rows, overhand pull-ups, underhand pull-downs, wide grip pull-up, narrow grip pull-down. Okay, so there's planes, right? So you got horizontal and vertical. Okay, so you want a 3D look to you, right? So you can't just train, I can't just do pull downs, underhand pull downs, and expect a thick back, right? So you would superset your pull down with a seated row, if you understand that. So like the horizontal plane would be the seated row, and then the vertical plane would be the pull down. So you do the pull down, and then you do a vertical. Yeah, the vertical is the pull down, and the horizontal is the seated row. And then, so there's planes to every lift that you do. So for chest, horizontal is the bench. And then, so like the vertical would kind of be like a standing pec fly. It's kind of hard to hit verticals on the bench because you're pretty much pushing and pulling. So it's better to do for chest. It's better to do chest and back because of the blood flow. Yeah, but so for chest, I got bench press, close grip bench, wide grip bench, which wide grip helps for lat development. And then you got your dumbbell flat bench, incline flat bench, decline flat bench for your dumbbells. And then you got to make sure you hit your cables and your pec deck. You got to do it. If you don't, you're losing that microfiber tissue. You are. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little tired. I took my sleep supplement and it kicks in quick. Actually, I've been doing this video for 23 minutes now. All right, so this is a better example than the one that I paid for. Okay, this is 7 weeks out, and I think I was paying like $40 a month for this, which is trash. If you have a program that's like this, guys, you need to reconsider your program, and you need to get a different program. Not my program. I don't have a program out right now. I'm just saying. The program that I use right now is Juggernaut AI, which is perfect. I pay $45 a month, and it's way better than that thing. But I've got one here that you guys can use for free. Alright. So day 1 is bench press, 10 by 10, face pulls, 10 by 10, pull downs, 10 by 10. Remember, guys, I said chest and back can be worked together. So this is chest, shoulders, and back. All right. And then day 2, squat 10 by 10, leg press 10 by 10. Yeah, everything is 10 by 10. I was tired of being small, and I was tired of doing that shitty ass program. Day 3, deadlift is 10 by 10. So obviously we're not maxing out here, guys. I probably was doing 225 10 by 10. Barbell curls, so back and buys, 10 by 10. Day 4, I took that day off as a rest day. Day 5, incline press, 10 by 10, overhead press, 10 by 10, skull crushers, 10 by 10. So this is where I did my chest, shoulders, and triceps. And then day 6 is squat 10 by 10, leg press 10 by 10, and then day 7, lat pull down 10 by 10, and then dumbbell curls 10 by 10. It doesn't have to be complex. It can be very simple, just like this. I mean, I got 3 things on chest day, 2 things on back day, and 2 things on leg day. And you guys have seen my shorts. You guys have seen my progress. I compete at 162 pounds. I bench 315 for 2. I squat 365 for 1, and I deadlift 405. And it's taken me some time, but I've gotten there. And you guys can too. Just when you guys are looking for programs and when you guys are training, make sure that the coach knows what they're doing. They're not just trying to make money. Make sure that they actually want to help you. Because I've had, obviously, programs that didn't work out for me. And you're just like, wow, okay. They're just trying to make a buck. But when you have a coach that cares about their actual program, and it's actually not, it's more of a business model for them, and word of mouth means a lot, the program's generally good. So I switched to Juggernaut AI because that one was shit. And yeah, so I am a personal trainer. Sometimes there's not enough money to do it in person. Where I live in Indiana, so if you guys want some programs or stuff like this one, maybe not as intense as 10 by 10, just let me know. It's not hard to make a program with my 9 years of experience. So I know there's a lot of new people getting into the gym. There might even be some older people that need some tips and pointers. Maybe like they need that help with the bench lockout, or they need just to talk to someone that they don't feel like they can normally talk to. Reach out to me. Write in the comments. Alright, thank you. Bye.